Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So we're going to do the hidden side of Post Malone. So let's get an overall for him to start. Okay, let's just get an overall what the cards want to tell us. Just overall, whatever comes out, we'll talk about. Okay. And we have victim. Now that is very fascinating. Victim, sufferer, target, prey, afflicted, vulnerable. Okay. So I get that he's had a hard life. I don't know anything about him, but what I'm getting is this person has been victimized a lot. But he has also victimized people. So it's like, I don't know, it's a vicious cycle of victimization. I don't get that energy from him anymore, but the card wants to come out. So, all right, let's go on. Let's talk about finances. So let's pull a card on his finances, his overall finances, and see what the cards, we'll pull other cards to clarify and so on. Okay. So we have work from home. Okay, what I get from this is that not that, it's not like he works from home, like he's a 9-to-5er, but I get from that card is that he works a lot. And home is supposed to be where you relax and kick back. But I don't get that from him. I don't get him as somebody who is willing to do that. They are focused on their career. Okay. All right. Let's pull some more cards on finances. That didn't really talk about finances. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, and let's just get one more on finances. Okay, and we have the 2 of Swords. Okay. I get that they're up and coming, not rich, not poor, just comfortable. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords, standing up for what you believe in, fighting for your, in your corner. People, him wanting people in his corner, protectiveness. I get, because we did pull victim, right? We pulled the victim card for his overall energy. And I get that he takes that stance, like, he looks at people sideways, with one eyebrow lifted kind of thing, so he feels victimized in this, in the business that he's in. Now we have the 2 of Swords, which is an impasse. It's like sitting on the fence, unsure, unclear. I get that what he's involved in, what he does for a living, makes him uncomfortable. The people around him, I get sharks. He views them as sharks. And so because of that, because of how he views people in the industry, he will make enemies. Yeah, he's going to make a lot of enemies is what I get. All right, let's pull some oracles around his finances, since that's, really, they won't be as good as they could be is what I'm getting. They won't be as good as they could be. Okay, so we have bluff. And we have pride. Yeah, because his pride is going to stand in the way. It's unfortunate because he's talented. And we have distracted. So bluffing, people are going to bluff him and blow smoke. His pride will get in the way with a lot of, decisions around business, which is ultimately around money. He's going to be distracted a lot because of his mindset. I don't know where he came from, but he has a lot of issues around trusting. Okay, well, let's move on to family. Okay, let's see. Let's pull some tarot on family. I get it's, will be who he's with, his girlfriend. Is he married? I don't pick up marriage, but let's see. Okay, let's see what. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have, oh, okay, the Nine of Swords. And we have, oh, okay, so this person has a lot of anxiety issues. Okay, but as it relates to family, we pulled the Wheel of Fortune, good fortune. And I feel like, that is how everyone was feeling that, he's arrived, he's going to do great. But we have the 8 and the 9 of Swords. And that is him in his head so much that it really affects his personal life. I get arguing and fussing and fighting. I get passive aggressiveness, okay? And him just feeling bound and trapped. And I get that's only going to get worse, and that will reflect in his music. All right, let's pull some oracle cards more on family. And I get this as his, whoever he's in a relationship with. It's just, I just saw the bitter card, and that's what I'm getting. Okay, so we have ecstasy. And we have pain. Possibilities. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. And we have divine masculine. Okay. Okay. Chasing thrills, excitement, and good time. Now, ecstasy is a lot of things, and I get him involved in all of these things. Chasing, chasing ecstasy, right? Chasing thrills, which will cause him a lot of problems. Then we have divine masculine. I get that as somebody around him who is, a masculine person, and just causing him a lot of problems, a lot of pain and heartache. But in family, he's got that. He's got pain. And we have the possibilities card. And as you can see, it says risk and free spirit, adventure. And in a family life, those things don't mix well. But that is who he is. All right, let's move on to love. Let's get some love cards, okay? And see what love, his intimate relationships are like. I'm getting very volatile. Okay. So we have obsession. And that's never really a good thing. I mean, some obsessions, if you're obsessed with your work and you love it that much, okay, but the reality is it's not the best thing. It's a derogatory term. Okay. And we have wedding. Okay. Obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time, stalk your socials, and hope I run into you when I'm out. Okay. I get that as people, like literally people that are in the public that really are like groupies, I get. And they are obsessed with him in the worst possible way. But what I get is he doesn't do anything about that. He doesn't try to push it away. And then we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Now, I don't know if he's married. I just don't pick up him being married. Maybe it's because of the way he acts, or maybe because he's not married. I don't know, but I just don't get him as a married person. But I get that whoever he's with or whoever he's going to be with is going to want marriage. And it's just not, he's not a marriage material kind of person is what I get. Okay. So love is just all over the place. Love is we have other people entering the picture, people that don't belong in the picture, groupies and things like that that caused a rift and a divide in relationships, in his relationship. Okay. Let's move on to career. All right, let's get a career card. I get this person is, I just get the word hot mess, okay? Okay. All right, let's see career-wise. I see career, it being good, it being stable, but okay, now we have overtime. Didn't we have at the beginning, let's see, working from home? Now we have overtime because this person is extra, okay? All right, let's get a few tarot cards on career. Let's see what else. And yeah, I get that, this person, this Post Malone is a talented person, but okay, so career, we have love, the lovers, because he loves what he does. We have the Fool, okay. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. All right. And this just makes sense. So career-wise, he loves what he does. He loves his craft. He does not love the people around him. And he's always taking a fool's move. He's always doing something foolish that can take him, out of his element. When it was initially about the music and what he loved, because that's the lovers. But now that's done. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, things come to fruition, hard work. And that just goes to the overtime and the working from home, right? This person works hard at their craft, at what they do. They take it very seriously. But they have a lot of people around them that just have, they're vampires. All right, let's close out with let's pull some oracles, just a couple oracle cards to close this out. This person is conflicted, and there is really nothing they can do about their conflict, is what I'm getting. Okay. So we have to close this out. We have church, spiritual sanctuary. Okay. And I get that really this church represents camaraderie and people that would be in his corner that he knows he doesn't have right now. And he needs to go to places, whether it's a church or some type of community. He needs a community outside of the people that love him, his fans. He needs a community because, if he doesn't get one, and I don't see him being willing to do that. This person is very hot-headed. This person is not going to do what the right thing would be. I don't get this person as a bad person per se, but they did overall get the card of victim. They're causing victims and they're feeling like a victim. And then we have fuel station, refueling, charging. And these are the things that he is going to need to do to remain grounded and to keep his positive perspective. But I get that it goes up and down, back and forth, in and out. I want to pull one more card. I'm going to pull one tarot card to close this out. See what else the cards want to tell us. Okay. Yeah. Nine of Swords. It's just more of the same, and it goes back to victim. This person is in their head a lot. Even when they're not being victimized, they come up with that in their own mind. They conjure that in their own mind. This is a very conflicted, very... they have imbalances, and they're in their head a lot, but they're good at what they do. They love their craft, but now that they're full-fledged in the industry is not in love with Post Malone. The music industry just isn't. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by The Humble Seer. As always, you take good care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.